Well, two great teams in this game today and a lot of excellent talent on the field as well. When you talk about the Blue Wave of Darien, they have one of the top young players in the Tri-State, sophomore attackman Matheis.
Well, when you grow up in Darien and you're a freshman on the varsity and you score 5 goals against Manhasset, it's going to get people's attention. That's just what Matheis did a year ago. This kid is electric. He's only a sophomore, folks, and already Princeton, Virginia, North Carolina have their eye on number 4. He's a special player.
Well, Matheis is an offensive force. 18 goals and 11 assists already this season. Up ahead, here's the shot, score! Matheis ties the game at 5.
There's Case right there, the super sophomore jumping in, the steal and the deal right there, Louis.
Darien trying to tie the game back up, and they bounce that one wide. Race onto the loose ball. Boy, you talk about hustle.
A couple of sophomores too, man. You know what? Matheis and Dumiak just laying out for the ball. Why not? You know, this is why these guys are Division I players.
We'll talk to the great Case Matheis, who up in Connecticut on Saturday against New Fairfield in the Class M state championships, scored a state record 9 goals, had 5 assists, 14 overall points. Case was putting on a show. We'll be joined by the super sophomore when we return on a quick 60. Look at number 4. Oh, pretty stuff behind the back. The great Case right after this. Now, I'll tell you, in Connecticut, if you were lucky enough to stop by Brian McMahon High School on Saturday afternoon around 3:30, you saw you did. You saw the greatest performance in the history of Connecticut high school lacrosse. We'll talk to the great Case Matheis, who up in Connecticut on Saturday against New Fairfield in the Class M state championships, scored a state record 9 goals, had 5 assists, 14 overall points. Case was putting on a show. We'll be joined by the super sophomore when we return on a quick 60. Look at number 4. Oh, pretty stuff behind the back. The great Case right after this. Now, I'll tell you, in Connecticut, if you were lucky enough to stop by Brian McMahon High School on Saturday afternoon around 3:30, you saw no, you did. You saw the greatest performance in the history of Connecticut high school lacrosse. And we now go up to Norwalk, Connecticut. Case Matheis, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Mike?
I'm really good. First of all, I told your mom, Dana, the other day that when Jimmy Cavallo saw you with the clean haircut, he was like shocked. He goes, where did Case's mop go?
Yeah, Brian Gleason, one of my teammates, gave me a buzz the night before. A lot of guys on the team did that.
Well, Case, listen, let's get back to the game. We've teased it earlier in the show. 9 goals in the state championship. And when I was talking to your mom yesterday, she and your dad, Mike, were so excited. Early on, you had a couple goals and an assist. And then this thing just snowballed. Buddy, what was it like to be playing in a game and be in a zone like this?
You know, it was awesome. I can't really describe like the way I felt, but just everything came naturally and it was just awesome. I can't really explain it.
You know, Case, news got better for you, and we're looking at some of the highlights right here. The 4th goal was just an absolute rip, and here you are taking a pass from Maybell out in front, deposit it. Now you're working the cage. You had it all working. Now colleges all over the country, if they didn't know, they know now. On Monday, you were named an All-American. Congratulations. And I guess Steve Costabile, whose son CJ scored the game-winning goal in the national championship, his little brother was in goal, and you got a call from Duke University, I guess, or they reached out somehow, and now they're interested as well.
Yeah, that's correct. Mr. Costabile came up to me after the game, and he's just said great game, and he was gonna get me in contact with Duke. And the next day or two, I gave him a call, and I got in touch with him, and I made sure to call Mr. Costabile and thank him. It was really awesome of him to do that for me.
Well, that's a great job. Now, you know, Case, right after the game, here you are scoring 9 goals the other day. 5 assists, 14 points in the 17-5 victory. And I come up to you and I say, buddy, the thing that impressed me most, you were up 10 goals in this game. I think it was 15-5 with about 8 minutes left. And the thing that I loved the most, it was a meaningless ball going out of bounds behind the cage. You went after that ball like the game was on the line. Why do you play so hard every play of every game?
You know, I love to be competitive. That's what I love about lacrosse is the competitiveness. And I thought I had a chance. I ended up not getting the ball, but I almost did, and you know, then I just got to get the next one, right?
Well, you got that right, buddy. You know, for anybody who doesn't know about Darien, the town of Darien, their youth lacrosse program is absolutely incredible. I think it's the most participation in youth lacrosse in America. When Darien started this run, Case, you were in 5th grade. You made the varsity as a freshman. So when you stepped onto the varsity field for the first time last year, how much pressure was on you to perform at that high level?
You know, starting as a freshman had always been my dream in middle school. That was like just my one goal that kept me working hard. And when I got to that moment, when I finally got the opportunity, I just I told myself like this is what you've been like wanting to do, and I tried to like just take all the pressure off and just have a fun time. And last year was really fun as well.
Well, Case, it was truly an incredible performance. I'm so glad I saw it in person. Enjoy your summer. I don't have to tell you to work hard because I know that's bred into you, and we'll see you again to crank it up as a junior, buddy, all right?
All right, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
All right, Case, way to go. The great Case Matheis, 9 goals, 5 assists in that 17-5 Class M state championship victory over the Rebels of New Fairfield.